Hey babe, I know I said I'd do this last week, but I don't know, it was kind of a rush to go to London, and I, I don't know, I just kind of put it off. I shouldn't have, but hopefully this gets to you. For some reason I'm feeling a bit more self-conscious this time about it. I don't know why. I've taken probably about 3, 4 takes just to actually start talking, um, so I'll run through. It just feels so unnatural in a way, you know. If you were sat here, it'd be easy to just talk, and there's like that playful banter in between. But now I just have to. It's weird, but I suppose this is all we can do for now. But so hopefully this will become more natural if we stick to it, you know. Um, I'll just run through. I don't know what to say really. I'll run through what's happened the last few weeks. Um, I've just I just finished training, so that's why I'm kind of a bit like, I don't know, like tired, I suppose. Cliche word, but there you go. Yeah. So today kind of whizzed by. I just spent like for some reason like 3, 4 hours in the gym sun lounging, even though it was supposed to be short. But I ended up doing 2 workouts. So, and it's not even that many exercises really, about like 11 with multiple sets or something, but I do take my time for some reason. Um, went to London. I haven't showed you any pictures, but I'm sure you know what London looks like. Went to up in the Shard, tallest building in Europe. Funny enough, it's only about, well, nearly a third of the size of that. What's it, Dubai building, the world's tallest building in Dubai. So my dad's on about seeing that one now. Oh, I can't afford it. I really can't. My bank account's like just continuing to shrink, especially after um, Father's Day and my dad's birthday. They're both in the same week, 5 days apart. So I spent about, I don't know, the equivalent of what's a dollar to a pound, 1 2/3 or something. It's 1 2/3 of about 230 quid. So I don't know, 2 4 60, 535 or something like that, $537, which I can't really afford. But I can't help it. I feel like I should show him what I feel, you know. I've always been generous for some reason. I can't help it. It just keeps going up, and same for my mum and my sister. Thank God I don't need to give anything to my sister now because she's away in America. She's last year really. She's been just partying it up and you know, going to hotels and pool parties, festivals, clubs. Um, Been, I don't know, ballooning, hiking. Went in a helicopter over Vegas. Went to Vegas several times. Lots of horse riding. Lots of the rock climbing. All sorts. So much. She really had like easily the best year of her life. So fair play. All at nearly no expense to her because amazingly she keeps finding people that would take her in, and she's got another boyfriend now who splurges. But I sent a text to my dad today, this morning, how she misses him and that, and maybe that like homesickness is settling in for some reason. They've had a argument or something, and she's realised, you know, this kind of fantasy thing is going to come to an end sometime. So yeah, so where was I don't even know where I was going with that. He wants to go to Tucson to see her as well, September, which is kind of awkward because I got college, then it starts back. So, but it'd be nice to see her, but I'm an asshole, and I just feel like it's all fake appearances, and in a way I don't like coming out of my comfort zone. So that's why sometimes I think, I know I shouldn't say this, but sometimes I think, would you and I know you and I would be great, but like the LA lifestyle and that, would I ever get used to that? Because I mean, I'm gonna, this already, but I don't like, go to clubs and go to parties and festivals and that. I mean, I wouldn't mind it the odd weekend and that, or weekends away and stuff. But, as a lifestyle, like a ritual, weekly, it wouldn't be my thing. And I know it's you like to do it, and you like to go out and listen to music, go to see music and stuff. So I just thought, I don't know, that just came up in my head, and I thought I'd say that. I'm sorry to put a downer on it, but I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. But anyway, what else was I going to say? Unfortunately, 2 weeks ago, Foxy, our cat, me and my dad's cat, passed away. So kind of, I knew I wouldn't be totally upset. I mean, like, I was really cuddly with him and that, and I loved just, petting him and talking to him and playing around and stuff, but for some reason I don't get overly attached, emotional. It's weird. It is kind of weird. But like, yeah, I have a sensitive side where life goes on. He was, what was he? He was like 18. He was at least 18. I think he was 19 this year, so that's like 90 odd in cat years. So he lived to a prime age, and the bummer is, in a good way, it was good. But I'd have liked to be there to see him before he went. I didn't know he was gonna get the lethal injection. Sorry, because he'd been fine, and then he started losing weight pretty quick, and I hadn't noticed because I think I talked to you about this. I might have. I don't know. Probably not actually, but he started getting real like bony in a way. And he's always been a stern cat. I know I'm babbling, I'm sorry, but I just say what's on my mind, and it's getting more natural now. So I took him to the vet. This was during my exams, and I hadn't noticed this at all because it was only when my dad picked him up. He never picks him up. He only picked him up to move him out of the way or something. He's not really a pet person, but he tolerates them, and he was kind of, I wouldn't say upset, but he knows it's sad. But he picked him up and said, "Wow, he's getting bony," and I didn't realise because in my examinations, I was just really so focused on it, like 10 hours a day, like revising, like a machine, and getting up really early, like 5 a.m. So I took him to the vet, and they said, "Well, it's his thyroid, because he has a thyroid condition. You can't put any weight on because he's burning energy so fast. So we feed him like 3 times what a normal cat eats, but he just keeps eating. He's always at the bowl, and we're always commenting about it, and now we know why." And now we know why he was so hungry. So I hope he wasn't suffering. He seemed alright. But they seemed to cover it well. He still was himself. But saying that, he'd sleep a lot. But he was so mellow. He'd just jump on your lap, and even though he was really nasty in his youth. You couldn't pet him. You couldn't really cuddle him. He just freaking have a go at you. And he was like a mean, like he owned the road in a way. He he'd get my sister. If you looked him in the eye, he'd have you, because my sister, if you backed off from him as well, my sister would always get intimidated by him. He'd just jump up, grab it round her neck, and like be kicking his back legs on her chest, and she'd be screaming screaming for me and Dad to help. We'd just laugh. But I used to like show a bit of sternness. If he'd jump at me, I'd grab him and push him back, kind of thing. But yeah, so he'd been fine for the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks, easy, 6 weeks. I thought, he's not losing any more weight. And then he started peeing on the floor for some reason. And after three nights of it, my dad said he was going to take him to the vet. And I'd gone in for my last exam. And I came home and I said, "Where's Foxy then?" No, I didn't. He said, "Oh, maybe," he was going on about his bad mood. He's always in a bad mood. But he was going on about his bad mood. He's saying maybe it's the cat, maybe it's this, maybe it's the girlfriend. I said, "What do you mean, maybe it's the cat?" He said, "I had to have the cat book down." And I said, "No." I thought he was joking. I didn't think he'd do that. I thought he'd at least call me. But it'd have been nice to be there, cuddle him before he went. But there you go. Anyway, from a downer to, let's see, what's a good thing. Bear with me. Good thing. London's a good thing. I don't know what's a good thing. I'm working with him now until September. Now that college is over, it's been over a couple of weeks. So hopefully we can talk more in the morning now, because we usually don't leave till, well, he doesn't like to leave till about 10. So, and then we get back about 7:38. So it doesn't. Still the same kind of day, but it's later. Kind of awkward though, because it makes training awkward, because I don't finish till about 9:30, 10:30 sometimes. There you go. I can't complain. It's get a bit of variation. Can't wait to go to Loughborough though. In a way, I say can't wait, but to have, to have freedom and learn something I want to learn, I can fully devote to training. Hopefully, there's no excuse, but I'd really like to see numbers rise with like being able to sleep better and train more specifically, not have to rush it, not have to squeeze it in. They've got good facilities, and hopefully I'd like a different job. I said to guys moved in next door, we have an annex next door. My dad's really smart, really. He can, well, like I said, built houses, but he built like a mini little bungalow next door. It's like an annex, and really nice. And he rents it out to this guy. Sammy used to live in it, my sister, but she like wrecked the place, so we had to clean it. When she left, this other guy moved in, and I said to him, when I was starting college, I said I don't want to leave. I told Dad that I might not be able to work with him anymore, and I'd like to have a different job. But he said, he'd be fine. But I can't help it. I just feel, for some reason, I've always had I don't know, I've always felt like he's always vulnerable. Always tended to his sensitive side, even though he's like the least sensitive. I should really be more sensitive with my mum, but I suppose I don't really. I never, see her, so there you go. but we're close and it's good, so it's all good. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, the Loughborough thing. I mean, Loughborough is my goal for, university-wise. It's the most notorious in Britain for sport. It always has been, really, since about like 1986 or something. I don't know. So, but I think I don't think my personal statement will be strong enough. Certainly, since I haven't competed or anything. So, goal is this year to enter a competition. I know I kind of freaked out on the last one and didn't. I went to watch, but I didn't compete because when I dieted down, I lost 21 pounds in about 4 weeks. Like I went like real. I don't know, kind of. My dad was calling me like a biathlon, and my face was so drawn, and I had lost a lot of weight, and I felt it in my energy and everything, but did a good job there. I went down from. I think it was about 150 pounds, 154 pounds, to 133, I think, ish, something along them lines. But yeah. So hopefully, Oh yeah, no, it's because we went on holiday. That's right, and I kind of found it hard to not splurge and have a nice time and eat the stuff I wanted to eat. Still did the diet the second week, but I didn't hit the weight I needed to. I gained weight, and I gained a lot of water weight as well. So, yeah, I'll cut it there then, because that's like 17 minutes of your life gone. Sorry it's been a bit drone. I don't know. I feel like these will get a bit more natural as we get to know each other on camera, and we get along like a storyline, kind of, not a storyline, like constant conversation flow, I think these are better. Hopefully they'll make, sense, in terms of, because, I mean, I love talking to you, on Skype and that, but first of all, it's too easy to just fantasize and cuddle and that, and it's so easy for me to do that. And I know it's not about that. We need to build something up if we want to try this. I mean, I know this is a lot of fantasy and thinking, what could be, but we need to still. I mean, to live that, to hope, to work towards that, we need to get to know each other in person, kind of thing. And this is the first step to that. So it takes away that anonymity that makes you say things, do things that you might not necessarily do in person. You might not necessarily even mean. It's like a subconscious thing that you say because it's easy to when you're behind the screen. So anyway, I won't take any more of your time. Don't worry about timing and that. Just do when it's convenient to you. I know you're a really busy girl, and I appreciate that. So big smile, and hopefully talk to you soon, or see a video soon or something. Have a nice, month, week, whatever. So, bye.